have this criteria, I guess dalawang criteria ito to come up with a shortcut strategy or an acronym para diligid matanggal sa inyong mind. So isa na ang SMART sa application. So the SMART could be specific, measurable, attainable, achievable. Sorry. Pero ibang definition ang other sources. So sa iba, attainable, achievable, okay lang tayo. Sa R naman, relevant or realistic, di ba? And I guess pare-pareho lang ang time bound. So we should have apply or adopt this kind of criteria so that, for example, specific, state what you will do, and use action words. No? This is parang specific on everything you do. So, as part of the learning, kailangan nakastress tayo ngayon or clear man talaga ang ating plan. Another is to measure, to come up with, for example, if you are the interviewer of that organization, so how can you measure that that kind of applicant is acceptable or qualified, no, di ba? And attainable. Is it the credentials to the team could give an impression to the applicant na qualified siya, di ba? And also realistic. Di ba may mga small, kanagaling idea, small is the center of printing, di ba? Ang idea small, pero may mga before, no? May mga copycat dyan sa idea small, no? So ating mga thesis and other submissions, dyan ang galing sa idea small, di ba? So how can you measure that that kind of books or documents are reliable or realistic? Another is time bound. So pwede lang sa measurable, but this time bound could give para the most controlled process to identify your periodic actions, no? Say for example, yun nga, kung kailan kayo hire, kung kailan kayo select, or kung kailan kayo gather ng data from walk-ins, from referrals, and from yung nag-apply talaga. Okay, next, we have this two-way street when it comes to the recruitment, no? So, first, organization is looking for qualified applicants. Yan ang tagang main point ng recruitment. Second, applicants are looking for potential emplacement opportunities. So, as an applicant, wala siya vice versa. No? So, if we are part of the organization, for sure, we are looking for the most perfect or qualified applicants. But if you are part of the applicants pool, sa inyong site, you are looking for some opportunities, no? Di ba? You are looking for money, magkakala, di ba? Next, we have this, okay, what are those parang strategies that could make us decide who will be the best or the most suited applicants in our vacant position? Okay, first, okay, you should be able to come up with a plan muna. So how can you create those actions? For example, the recruitment, so dapat may plan or plans muna kayong gawin. Like the budget, how much money man you spend niya sa inyong recruitment. Second, regular versus the flexible staffing, yung mga contractual, di ba? So, pila man mong magastos sa regular employees over the contractual. So, sino man mas magastos? Is it the contractual or may contractual pa ba karoon? Dapat 3 months, no? 3 months, 5 months. So, yan. Ang regular, ang masel is regular employees, mas magastos ba when it comes to the retirement fee or the separation pay in the future, di ba? Yan ang Yan. Second is the organizational based versus the outsourcing. Yung ating objectives, kailangan ba siya every season mag-hire tayo for that month? Like for example, the Christmas Day month. Diba? Ang mga malls, nag-hire sila for that lang specified time. So they're looking for that and that to be their organizational goal, no? Pero magasto ba siya? Or nag-outsource ng bata para sa continual process? Another is, ito, the source choices, the internal versus the external. So the internal, do we need to hire the internal employees or the within our boundaries? Or we need to look to other areas like walk-ins, yung referrals. Referrals is part of the internal, no? External is yung nag-apply sa online, no? They are applying yung mga, ang ibasihan nila is applying newspapers, advertisement. So, asa man mo mas prefer? Is it the internal recruitment or external? So, i-check niyo kung asa ang gasto, kung asa mas pabor ang advantages o ang disadvantages. Pero sa inyo, sa may pabor sa inyo? Internal or external? Internal. External. Why man? External. Okay. How about the advantages? Aside from mas madali siyang kita. So, work. Di ba kayo nahihirapan to train to OEM? Kasi nga,
another policy na lang for
for the formation, for the vacation. It depends on you. Kung ano yung mga based here sa organizational activities, so in your practice, is you are hiring based from the external, okay lang. May advantages na ng external and internal. The external, you can have a new area, new employee, diba? New people or individual to work with your company. So baka may marami sila alam over sa internal. Ang internal naman po, mas prefer po siya kasi nga kailan naman na sa tao, no? And hindi na po siya mahirap isamahan, di ba? So, pero when it comes to the salary grade, mahirapan tayo sa internal. Okay? Kung mas mataas na iyang sweldo, and then ang position, manahan, so baka mag 50-50 ang iyang choices, ang iyang option. So, mugo ba siya or mugo, mag-stop na for 2 months kasi nga baka yung sweldo rin. Pero yun ang mahirap, pero konti lang naman. So, but again, it depends on your practices, no? Based on the organizational requirements. Another, again, the budget could be the requirements, kailangan talaga yan. And okay, ito, the purpose and importance of our recruitment, we should be able to present our future requirement of our organization with our personal plans and our analysis to the setup. For example, your company, or the earnings of your company is very decreasing, no? Or the result of your employees' feedback, no? From the performance they perform, no? During the process, napakababa. So what will be the best thing to do, no? So kailangan mag-recruit ba tayo or we need to train them again and again, right? Second is increase the job pool of candidates at a minimum cost. Yung hindi agad siya magasto na hiring process. Another, we need to increase the success rate of our selection process. Kasi nga, not all the time we have this kind of successful selection process. Kaya minsan, napaka-ganda ng process sa hiring, pero pag abot sa actual performance ng empleyado, medyo siya. Oh, questionable, no? grabe ang absenteeism, nagataas. Lalo na ang problema niya sa highest percentage of absenteeism is yung mga newcomers, no? Yung mga young professionals. Like ang iba talaga ang learning, ang iba ang setup nila. So, in our case, kung saan kami mag-practice sa goal ng isang selection, so kailangan magtulungan kayo sa recruitment. Another is to help reduce the probability that job applicants, once recruited and selected, will leave the organization only after the short period of time. So yun nga, if the highest percentage of turnover is in your responsibility, is in your area, questionable na ang HR na part. Kaya nga sige naman sila resign or transfer. So, i-check talaga yan para yan ang purpose ng recruitment, no? Kasi nga, sa recruitment, we have these steps to select. Bago ang selection, we have 8 or 10 steps bago magkaroon ng final selection process. So another, to meet the organization's legal and social obligation regarding the composition of its workforce. So how can we meet the legality of our applicants? So kailangan mag-base dyan sa ating requirement. No? Kung wala kang sabihin na credentials, hindi siya qualified. Another, identifying and preparing potential job applicants will be appropriate candidates. So yan, nakasort yan. Another is the organization's individual effectiveness in the short-term and long-term process. So how can we check that? No? Based on the feedback from the customer and also the evaluation done by the manager or your employees. Another is evaluate the effectiveness of the various recruiting techniques and also services for all job applicants. So, for example, the result of this newcomer was based on the external applicants or referrals, no? So, or parang walk-ins. Diba? Ang walk-ins, you cannot identify easily as, diba? Kung okay nila ang performance. So, if really okay, diba? So, we need to come up with a proper evaluation to test and to control that kind of action in the future. Although may mga action na talaga na sa newcomers, not all newcomers naman is mga palaban sa absences, di ba? Pero, kasagaran nila sila, or ang mindset din talaga ng mga fresh grad, yung mga fresh grad, wala lang, kaya ano pala, experience based on research, sa karon nga era. So, mas nagdadukay o stay. Siyempre, ang tenure, kay mahirap mo sila mag-resign, di ba? O tinalang, pumasa ang RK ni President Duterte before, no? Na wala nang discrimination stage. Pero nung may discrimination, lahat ng tenured employees will not do the resignation. Why? Because dito naman sila gawato sa pikan under overage naman sila, no? During that time. So, palayaan na. And also, factors, what are the factors that could influence the recruitment? Okay, we have these two factors, no? Internal factors and external. Again, internal could be our employees, no? External could be yung mga nag-apply pa sa inyo, no? So, and also, okay, same lang, two categories, internal, external. So, internal, okay, also called as endogenous factors that are within the organization. And someone, in some other areas, it could affect the recruiting process of our organization. Like internal forces are factors that can be controlled by our businesses. No? So, kumbaga, working naman good sila. So, mas dali as control, mas dali na good na maka-identify if they are good, if they are a good employee for yung mga padulungan ni Piato. Another is, okay, recruitment policy. So, alam nila ang policy nila ng organization, the size of the organization, and also the human resource planning. And another is the cost of recruitment, medyo kamay lang, no? Mababa lang ang expenses kung internal at hiring. And also the growth and expansion, hindi na po na nakataas compared to the newcomer. Diba? And also, okay, external forces or factors are forces which cannot be controlled by the organization. Again, kasi nga, they came from external resources. So, in the so-called organizational aspects, we cannot identify pag yun kung gusto ba ganit na result in the future, di ba? Gusto ba na action. So, the major external forces are supply and also we have this demand. The labor market, kasi nga requirement. For example, during the pandemic, ang daming companies na nagkaroon ng problem, no, sa opening, no? And also the image or the goodwill of the company in attain niya, the political, social, legal environment, unemployment rate, and the competitors like mas malaki ang sahod sa kapila over sa iyong organization. And also, how can we decide? No? We have this, again, the recruiting strategy, no? To budget. Actually, pag yun lang kayo na. Tama? No? So, yan. Also, okay, again, the sources of recruitment, searching for suitable candidates and informing them about the opening of your company is the most critical part. Why? Kasi nga, when you join the online world, no, yung ating mga website, medyo mahal na ang gasto mag-create ka ng inyong website, diba? And how about the face-to-face, yung ating mga area per area na hiring process. So we have these three sources that could classify into like internal source, external, and the internet. The most common one is the internet. Sa atong 2 years ago, no? Up to now, even up to now, mas yapon ang hiring process sa internet. Pero ang growth naman niya, ang expansion, medyo mababa. Like, yun nga, based on internet man or other source. So, wala nakabalo kung sila action yun, no? So, internal source again, we are looking for applicants for the position from our premises, no? And involve motivating employees within our organization to apply for these vacant job openings or postings. So, again, kayo na talaga as an HR, kayo ang mag-decide kung internal factors ba inyong masiyan or ang external. Marami naman pong advantages ang internal. So, how about the external? So, sa may advantages or disadvantages? Sige lang later, ito na siyang i-explain, no? And we have these internal sources like organizational database. Hindi na siya lisod, no? I-apply. Ang job posting, dyan lang, no? Pwede na siya inform lang. And promotion and transfer. So, ito, pag natanggap ka sa vacant position na within your organization, so matawag siya as promotion or transfer. Diba? And employee focus na kayo. As part of the organization, hindi naman mahirapan to evaluate the employee. No? And the referrals could do referrals from their supervisor, their managers, and also we have this re-recruiting former employees and applicants. So sa nagtatanggap na rin tayo ng ating re-recruiting or para magbalik ang empleyado kung walang bad report, then okay na naman, pwede na Okay, ito. What are the advantages and also disadvantages? The internal sources, advantages could be employee and employer relation could tie up. No? Nag-increase na para nag-increase ang good relationship nila. Another is, we can build a good moral on that employee. Kasi nga, kung transfer ka, promotion ng tawag dyan, di ba? And lahat yan mag-change from your sweldo, your office, so on and so forth. And cheaper talaga ang internal. Kay naalaman niya sa inyong company. Know your candidate better. So also, this team up by the new hired employee within your organization. So, di nyo hirapan to socialize or to become part of their activities. How about the disadvantages? No? So, it's good outside talent. Kasi nga, if you are looking for a new ideas, dili din mo makakita sa internal factors, okay? Kamala naman mo sa lahat setup, di ba? Another is, okay, there are no new ideas na will come up and need for more trainings for enhancing skills and technology. Kasi ang kasagaran sa ating internal factors, internal sources, tenured employee na sila. So, the age of 40 plus or 50 na yan. And if part of the organization, gusto natin i-train sila, umaayaw yan. Diba? Ang ating mga elders, gulang daw sila, ganyan. Pero qualified naman sila sa position. So yun lang ang medyo shaky na part sa internal, ang ating disadvantages. So how about the external sources? External, the sources outside again, indicate prospective employees based on the requirement, and it could denote from sources outside our organization. Sige daw, what could be the function or the basis or the sources? So we have from schools, colleges, and universities, we considered as part of the external. Second is from our professional organization, the mga referrals. Another is the employee benchmarking, natin mga exchange employees, students to be part of external. And solicited applicants, yung di mo siya, wala din kayo nag-enhance niya. So, new talaga sa inyong organization. And the media sources and job fairs. So, by the way guys, on August 30 ata, naka-post dyan sa baba. Pagka gusto nyo mag-apply kahit part-time lang, may job fair ang UL on August 30 ata yan. So, baka may mga part-time or gusto nyo mag-part-time. Diyan lang sa gym. And also placement agencies. Yung mga placement na galing sa mga agencies, no? Diba? Makatawag mo na to replace the vacant position. But yeah. Okay, so what are the advantages or the comparison of these external sources for recruiting is we have these new ideas, the spark is there, no? Bago lang kasi, so medyo ano pa kaya siya? Sparkling pa kaya, di ba? Pabilin pa, pabida-bida. Yan. And can handle a rapid growth, no? So, kasi nga, yung cover na siya. Get people with updated knowledge, education, and training, and shape up the organization. Kasagaran po sa ating mga external sources, talaga ang action sila, kaya magbuwas naman. Pero about the disadvantages, okay, too expensive. Kasi nga, we travel around area Davao City to look for potential applicants, no? For the online. Time consuming, diba? So nag-ano pa tayo, follow the steps, yung recruitment process, selection. The hiring mistake, sometimes magkakaroon yan ng mistake. In what way? Feeling nyo okay ang responses ni applicant, pero parang sa actual. Di ba? Sa sugo lang okay, after a month, wala na. And can reduce promotion opportunities. Why? Wala yung ma-promote pag natin outside the comfort zone, outside our area. Pero kung internal, for sure, applicable ang promotion. Okay, transfer man ka doon, and lahat yan mag-change from the sweldo. How about internet? Yung pinakakuha sa karoon, internet recruitment. So, online or e-recruitment allows our organization to use various aspects, no? Examples of online advertising, job listings, yung mga job boards na to, di ba? Pina-post yan sa company, sa mga organization, yung mga jobhunt.com, something, no? So, yan. And we have this internet recruiting methods, no? The job boards for the employer website. So we have to be there for the job boards to be the bridge for the transmission of information from the company to the applicant. And also the internet recruiting methods. So ano ba ang advantages nito? So we have this advantages, cost savings, as long as we have this internet, mas makamura kayo sa internet recruiting methods or services. Time savings, expanded pool of applicants. Expanded kay sa isang click lang, medyo marami-rami ang nag-a-apply. Diba? Sa isang post mo lang, daghan na ang mga identify na hiring kayo. No? Disadvantages is more unqualified applicants. Yun, kung marami ang nag-apply based sa ating applicant, daghan din ang unqualified. And it can take time to review. Ay, hindi na qualified. Pero wala kabalo na unqualified siya. Pero, yung mga gipon siya gitrabaho kasi nga, ito ang trabaho natin. Diba? So, it take time talaga, no? And, additional work for HR staff members. Yun, nag-overtime sila sa ating online. Many applicants are not seriously seeking employment. Kaya yung try lang, so makatry mo siguro mga try po oo, kung gawa ito, okay na po. And also access limited or unavailable to some applicants. Yan. Kaya natabunan naman ang ilang application. So the recruitment process involves a systematic procedure from sourcing the candidates to arranging and conducting the interviews and requires many resources and time. So what are the process? We have this organizational chart, the chart, the function of our hiring process. The personnel will analyze, do the analysis that they have this vacant position, and then nagkakaroon ng request to have an employee, then followed by another function. So first, what is job analysis? It is a process to identify and determine in detail the particular job duties of that employee or that employee. Yung possible duty nila and possible number of applicants ang napapalato. So mag-base tayo sa job analysis. Also a process where judgment are made about data collected on the job. So doon mag-matter up the description, so on so forth. Another is, okay, dito. There are two types of job analysis. We have this job description and job specification. So in the description, it is a list that a person might use for a general tasks or functions and responsibilities of the position. So yun, it is a person that might use for these tasks. Saan yung task? As CPA, as accountant, as marketing, as finance, Then mag-matter sa description. Specification, a statement of the essential components of the job task, including a summary of your work. For example, you are the finance officer. So doon pumapasok ang specification, like you are collecting money, you are saving money for your company's growth. So ano ang specification niya? Diba? Okay, next, the second is recruitment planning. So the planning could do based on the set up kanina dito, no? Diba? We have this planning. Yung pangalawa. And then, planning again involves drafting a comprehensive activities, no? Like, we need a skill for a marketing, a finance, the experience, applicants. So, doon ba mapasok ang recruitment planning? Another, mention or offer particular conditions if any attached to the job required. So, to be requested. Okay, third, we have this strategy development. So, one, it is known how many with what qualification of candidates are required. The next step is to revise our suitable strategy. So, what are those? The orientation, the training, diba? After you hire the person, the employee, the applicants, we need to, as part of the requirement, kailangan ang organization mag-conduct na developmental stage sa isang applicant. Yun yung a sort of training and orientation or training. Aside from that, kasi ang requirement talaga after the hiring process, after you hire the person is to conduct an orientation. So para ma-explain doon, pinabay ng sweldo, kaya din ba siya mag-in, mag-out, or na-may overtime. Yun, so yung information na yun. Next, we have searching, no? This could be involved to attract our seekers to work as internal or external, or to come up with our sources from external or internal sources. So, kailangan ka mag-search. Kung sa kung gusto, internal ba? So, within. External is from the outside. Screening, these are part of the interviewing the applicants, tests, exams, or, diba? So, those view screening as the starting point of selection. Kasi okay, ang SM na before, the way they screen the applicant, medyo madugok, no? Kaya magpila lang kayo as an applicant, magpila lang mo sa gawas, no? Around 7 a.m. Okay, 9 pa man ang kuwan, 9 pa man ang opening, 10. So 7 pa lang, magpila na kayo, and then dapat nakapostura talaga, corporate attire, no? Kahit mga applyan is yung sa below na yung mga clerical task good. So kailangan corporate attire. Sa mga babae, iba yung sa before yung first pang SM. Sa mga babae na ay test doon, ako na talaga is the physical appearance of the applicant. Kung okay sila, sunod. Pagka next, kung makapasa sa first screening, second screening could be your medical pa. Pero doon talaga magkakandak ang medical exams. Separate ang lalaki and also the babae. So, sa mga babae kay gina-check ang yung sa likod, no? Pero babae ang mag-check. Pero sa lalaki, gina-measure something, gina-timbang ang mga kuwan. Pero mo ito ang portion. Di ba sa pero sa ay bias sa lalaki, pwede ang babae mag-check. Pero sa babae na yun ang mag-check. Pero syempre yung lalaki, hindi naman may policy yung babae mag-check, di ba? Okay, so yun na na-screen. So yun nga, pag bagsak doon, so balik ka talaga. Or after 3 months, yun, no? Wala na po guys sa civil service institute. Diba? So, kung pinakapasa, so after a month or months pa. So yeah, so we need to come up with the screening para at the first glance na to, mag-check na to na tayo best or potential employees who no? Kaya kasi kung walang screening, we cannot identify the person or the applicant. And again, we have this evaluation and control. So after we screen the person, we should be able to come up evaluation and control that this would be imperative, no? Our sanction na dapat after we hire the person, kailangan may mga evaluation pa. Na like, yung ating provisionary as part of our controllable. Yeah, sure. Bago sa mga regular, kailangan dadaan muna kayo sa provision period. Okay, and that's so mga regular na. Okay, another. What are the methods of our recruitment? So we have this, according to Stephen and that broadly classified at least three, no? Direct, indirect, and the third party methods. So indirect is part of the organizational representative that able to send potential candidates in their educational or training progress. So, tulad sa atin, sa inyo, kung kayo ang na-hire as the manager, kailangan magiging ipagalas sa isang project para ma-train mo gusto dito, di ba? So, they establish contacts with these candidates who are seeking jobs, no? Indirect includes, yun nga, mga advertisement. So, pare-pareho lang ito, internal and external, no?
Yes.
Pare-pareho lang, muna siya counterpart doon. So, part of the advertisement, yung mga indirect hiring na to, so ito mga sa promotional or informative para tool, no? In the like the radio, the television, the newspaper. The third party will be the, ano ba? Referrals, no? Yung mga consultancy na to, so bilis na ma-hire. Bilis na ma-hire sa company. Yung ating voluntary organizations, so trade unions, diba? They can give the best or potential applicants, no? They can refer to us. And also, evaluation, some of them evaluate the process. We have this quantity of applicants. The goal of our good recruitment program, we should be able to generate a large pool of applicants from which our most preferable choices, like we want to come up with internal or external sources. In addition, the issue arises as to whether or not the qualifications of our applicants are sufficient based on the opening or the vacant position, no? And do the applicants meet job specification and perform the job well after hire? So, dyan kayo mag-base kung successful inyong selection or not based sa action ng inyong new employee, no? Kung negative ang action, so probably wala mo nag-success hiring process, no? Yeah. Okay, how about the yield ratio? A comparison of the number of applicants at one stage of our recruitment process to the number at the next stage. Say for example, nagyan na siya average, no? Previously, nag-hire about 50 employee applicants, and then ang natanggap lang is 25. Karon po, ang applicants na yung receive is 100, pero ang na-hire lang is 25 yapon. So, it could matter on the ratio para maging effective ang inyong hiring process. Kasi nga kung hindi siya effective, hindi siya successful, gamay-gamay na get out makapasa sa mga hiring process. Okay, the constraints on recruitment. Okay, the image or company, di ba? Ang pinapangutana is, why do I hire you? Ang pangutana. Sa may mga potentials, capabilities, what are your qualities para ma-hire ka namin? Diba, anak? By the way, guys, the final submission of our research and final project, we need to come up with this interview portion. So, mag-hire ako ng isang faculty to help us in addressing the recruitment process. Kayo, gagawa kayo ng resume or CV, CV na pinakasigat, no? Or any approach na gusto niyo mag-apply sa company. Pag once, bagsak yung result, kamay-kamay po nag-graduate research. So, kailangan mag-prepare kayo. So, walang, limited lang siguro mga 5 pages or it depends on your. So, Yun, okay. So these are the factors that will attract, no, that should para give the applicants an urgency para mag-apply sa company. The image of the company, para okay naman ang something sa company. Attractiveness of the job, tingin ka ko okay ka din, diba? Internal organizational policy, okay ang ilang pasweldo. Recruitment cost, ano na case. And ito, so after we recruit or we do the recruitment process, we need to come up with our end point. No? These are the selection. So we need to select the best potential applicants. So our main objective, the work, the task, the HR, and the request of the HR. So came from this job analysis. And this job analysis produced these two types of process, the descriptive and the specification of the task, and pupunta tayo sa recruitment afterward is selection. So selection, it is a process of our comparison, no, among those potential applicants. So we need to compare those applicants para makapili ka kung isa may pinaka-best dito. No? This according was told that between applicants to identify and hire those with greater likelihood of success in the job. So how about other definition? It is a process in which our candidates for employment are divided into two classes. Those who are to be offered a job and those who are not. So yung mga natanggap at saka na-disqualified. So anong kasabot ni Dale? No? Another, okay, ito. The process of making a hire or a new hire, no? Wala kang i-hire. It depends. Decision regarding each applicant of a job. And the process of choosing qualified individuals. So ito na naman, when we select, we choose, diba? We choose the best or the potential person. So how do we select? Based on the screening, the recruitment process, based on the most unique individuals, like we have this apple, pero nasa may pinaka-unit dito. The black one and the red one, diba? Ano may black apple? Red, sorry. The red apple. And also, is it the corporate attire, yung potential, professional, or based on the, actually sa UN, ang hiring process na rin, kahit mura mo na-defense, no? Kung ikaw mag-apply ka, kasi ma-apply for example, kung cashier, or kung faculty, for example, sa college, doon ka mag-depend sa iyong sarili, no? I-offer mo yourself na I want to become the faculty of this organization. So, ikaw na bahala feed the data, no? Para matanggap ka talaga. Muna siya, kung Andre, defense good. May mga pamatanaw, medyo mahirap. So yun, the way we select based on the face-to-face screening. So this will be our process, no? And kung ma-red flag tayo, may mga warning yan, di ba? May mga applicants kasi na grabe mag-ubad ka ng mga mas di ba? So red flag yan sa isang application. So what would be our common mistakes when we interview based on the stereotype na, di ba, ang iba nag-judge based sa cover, mga na-face na. So, effect and so on. Anyway, it's i-post kita sa BDL later na, no? And then, our long quiz on Tuesday will be based dito lang sa discussion. So, asok na natin. Ito, 30 subsea or dali lang area. Okay, dali lang area. So, i-continue na ito ang topic o Tuesday. Pero, before we continue, mag-long quiz muna tayo. And, sa ating submissions online, ano ako doon ng identification and multiple choice. And those answers sa submission sa online could be potential pointers for the exam on Wednesday. So, tandaan na lang ninyo ang inyong answers sa online. Kasi natin pa na answers. Okay? So, pamunta na.